Okay, I'm gonna play topic. Okay, I'm gonna play Time Lost. I'm gonna play Time Lost. So, uh, last time I completed level 126 at the end of my last video, so let's get on to level 120. 127. Yeah. Go. So it seems like I've got to get now just one half into the bottom of the screen, but there's all these bricks and a hat in the way. I actually remember not long ago seeing my mum playing this level on her mobile devices not long ago. She had a bit of a struggle doing it, so let's see if I can complete it fast and look like a legend, so to speak. So it remains to be seen if my usual tactic of creating mass power-ups will work, doesn't it? It is looking promising right now with 2 Rubik's Cubes though, isn't it? And there we go, I've done it. 26 moves left, how nice. I wonder if I'll be first with my score here. That was quite fun anyway. There's a first, how nice. So that was 127, yeah. Just dealing with my OCD. Yeah. Okay, let's go on to 128 now. And it seems like we need to get more toys, more cute toys to the bottom of the screen. At least we don't need to get rid of these pigs, although technically we do, since they'll need to fall down past the piggy banks. Just making sure my face cam is working. Yeah. Okay. With all the errors and mistakes I've made in the past with computer-related things, of course, I'm gonna be kind of paranoid all the time. Well, that's life, isn't it, really? Sometimes they say not to trust anyone, and I'd agree that it's kind of foolish most of the time to put your trust in anyone but God, really. And well, also your parents and friends and families and whatnot, yeah. But you can't really afford to go throwing trust around everywhere you go to everyone you meet, really, can you? I guess that's just the nature of the cutthroat world we live in nowadays. Anyway, seems to be going promising now, this level, now that I've got rid of the piggy banks, which really, I suppose, are one of the toughest obstructions you're going to face when playing these levels, since since you need to use power-ups to actually get rid of them and all. Whereas with bricks, you can get rid of them just by matching any boxes next to them and all. I wonder if I'll be first on this one. And it bugs me a bit with my OCD that I didn't manage to get rid of that brick there as well. But oh well, you can't have perfection all the time, can you? That was 128, wasn't it? Yeah, so yeah, it was. Just dealing with my OCD, okay. Let's go on to 129 now. Yeah, we go 5 minutes, so we've got plenty of time. So we just need to get rid of the bubbles, and even though the bricks and hats aren't listed in the objectives, we obviously need to get rid of them because if because if you target bubbles when there's no boxes in them, then you can't get rid of them. There needs to be boxes in them in order for you to kind of tackle bubbles, so to speak. Kind of like on Jelly Splash when you're doing the grey slime levels and you can't actually get rid of the grey slime unless there's jellies occupying the spaces where the grey slime is. So it's just another thing really that can overcomplicate matters. Let me just take this off. I'll reply later and hopefully she'll understand my not replying immediately. I still think that it has a great deal of intrigue, the random things that those magical hats provide each time you manage to get rid of one of them. But in a way, I do kind of miss them since I don't get them anymore. On the levels that I play nowadays. Almost done now, it seems. But we've got a bomb from that hat, so that could. Oh no, it won't be a threat because it'll be 11 moves from now when it explodes, and I've only got 6 moves left. That was smart, wasn't it? Because I anticipated the possibility that the propeller wouldn't be shooting across, so I put it on the board in a place that would allow these blues to fall, so that they'd all be looking together so I could make another, and now I'll merge the propellers together and they will shoot in 4 directions like so, thus allowing me to finish the level. Aren't I a genius? Only second still, but not bad. Just dealing with my OCD. Okay, on to 130 now. This looks like it could be a bit hard, but I didn't get to where I am in life by being daunted by the odds, did I? I mean, I wasn't always that way, but you've got to have a tenacious attitude in life sometimes, haven't you? A kind of never say die, never quit kind of attitude. Surrender can't be in your vocabulary, so to speak, because it only serves to weaken your resolve. And people with weak resolve tend to not really get anywhere in life, sadly. I noticed with how I was a person who suffered a lot of self-doubt in past years, it weakens people greatly. This seems a bit hard, doesn't it? Of course, the awkward design of this map of this level with like the shape of it makes it kind of difficult with the narrowness in the middle and all, and the edges which don't really allow for much room to maneuver and all, but I don't mind the challenge of it all. So let's try again. Yeah. This looks better with how I can make a power up immediately. So how's everyone's day been so far? I haven't really been as productive as I'd like to be because when I got up I just felt like watching some of my old videos because it was fun to watch myself. I just hope that by watching myself I'm kind of not perpetrating the sin of having excess pride, so to speak. I mean, I know that I know that God I know that God doesn't forbid us to sin just because He doesn't want us to have fun. I know there's good reasons for not committing each sin, and that's the idea of commandments and rules and whatnot, as dictated by God, are to protect us rather than to kind of limit our fun in life. But with me being the fearful, timid little mouse of a man that I am, I still kind of feel a lot of fear and anxiety when it comes to the possibility of sinning and all. Uh, it's a shame, but what can you do? Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get those two bubbles in the bottom left, sadly. Oh, I was pretty close, and all I needed was two more moves, and then I would have done it. Yeah, I was thinking level 132 would be hard, since since my dad and my old neighbour when I lived in Liverpool and one of my mum's friends have been stuck on that level for a while, but I'm finding this one quite hard now, it seems. And I noticed when looking at the map before that um, I have 3 stars on every level now, from 1 to somewhere in the late 130s. So yeah, I seem pretty close really to managing to get 3 stars on the first 10% of the levels in the game. So it'll be quite nice if I do manage that. Just need to get 3 stars on every one from 1 to, I'd say, 145 or so, maybe. Yes, that'll be quite good, I reckon. I'd say, judging by the problems I've had the previous times, I should tackle the bubbles in the corners with this power-up here. Because these ones here should be easier to get, I'd say. Although that being said, it isn't looking to be that way at the moment. Yes, don't think I'll do it again. Very close though, wasn't I? This looks like it could end up. This looks like it's shaping up to possibly be a short video after all. And yet I was doing so well in my previous videos, wasn't I? But things can change in life. That was a nice move, wasn't it? Typical of me to have to be making all those good moves early on, and yet now my choice of moves appears to be quite limited. Well, at least until I ran out of possible moves, and then at that point I was the boxes were kind of randomized, and it allowed for me to make some much better moves at that point. So sometimes it can be a really good thing when you start running out of moves in this. Not bad at all. Better and better. That was my rather poor Grigori, my rather poor Father Grigori impression from Half-Life 2 there. But no matter, I've completed the level. Not really that much of a great score, but completing the level is completing the level, isn't it? Seems like I beat my previous top score anyway, so let's go into 131 now, which I'm second done. And this looks like it could be an easier one, just getting rid of bubbles that are covered by beach balls. I know it's kind of disgusting of me when I slobber sometimes, but I think you would be too if you were a kind of naturally depressive person like me, and you woke up with hairs in your mouth with regularity. I mean, it doesn't happen quite as much anymore now that I have my hair shorter, but it still happens, and sometimes it can be really hard getting them out, and it's quite a disgusting feeling. So So with me being paranoid about getting hairs in my mouth and the possibility of swallowing them, naturally I'm going to be slobbering a lot, especially with how I went through periods of self-hate and self-loathing in life, and that meant I didn't care quite so much about looking all slovenly and scruffy and slobbering over myself and whatnot. Seems like I'm not going to do this one either right now. Yeah, levels are getting more taxing all of a sudden now, aren't they? And I've only been playing 20 minutes. Could this video end up being cut short, I wonder? Maybe not, now that I'm starting to pull off the really good colour combinations. All I need now is something to go with this Rubik's Cube, and then I'll be laughing. Yes, 2 Rubik's Cubes, and now we're very close to doing this. Yeah, I made it look easy that time, didn't I? I wonder what picture she's reacting to so sadly. I'm wondering if it's one of the statuses I shared lately showing damages to the islands by America because of all the hurricanes as of late. It's very scary, isn't it? But then again, maybe not, because it could be a sign that these are the end times and the world is near, the end of the world is near. So this is the level, the infamous level that people tend to get stuck on a lot. Given my challenge-seeking nature, I'm very interested to see how I match up with this level. Thus far, I'm having a bit of a tough time getting the combinations I want, but no big deal at the moment. That's going to be a hard ice block to get, isn't it? Or maybe not. Makes me wonder if you can hear those sounds outside my room of doors opening and closing and whatnot. I'll take a risk and get rid of the last ice blocks rather than going for lots of the piggy banks. It doesn't seem overly hard, this level. I've done it, how nice. 33 moves left as well. Aren't I elite? I wonder if I'll be first with this score. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, let's continue. Just checking. Okay, let's do 133 now, which I've done. with my one life remaining. Be interesting to see if I can get this video to to 30 minutes long like my others, so that we can have that nice neat pattern going. There we go, that's the combination I wanted. I should have looked at the objective before getting started before throwing myself into this level with abandon, shouldn't I? Yeah, it was only after getting rid of all those ice blocks and everything that I looked to see what the objective was, and saw that I'd almost done it already. There we go. Thought I'd have a better chance getting a Rubik's Cube rather than a TNT box there. Now let's hope one of these. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Wonder if I'll get. No, that bugs me with my OCD that those ice blocks are still there when I finish the level. Only second, but that's better than third, I guess. So that was 133, wasn't it? Yeah. Let's get on with 134 now, which I'm second on. Looks like a fan blade on this level, as well as bricks with little black locks in them, which toughen the bricks and make them require more hits before they disappear or break away, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I'm proud that I managed to do 132 just then on my first attempt. Oh, this is shaping up to be a bit more challenging, isn't it? The rocket toy there is looking a bit concerned, isn't he? Yeah, I'm really glad that I'm starting to have more fun making the videos now. I'm starting to look forward to doing more rather than worrying about what I'm going to say or worrying that I might not be feeling up to it skill-wise and whatnot. Even though I don't need to get all the bricks, it does make you wonder if I'll manage to do this, doesn't it? Without these, what bricks will need 2 hits. Yes, I think I've done it. Oh no, I did best. Almost half an hour I've been going for. So, let's go on to 135 now. Just dealing with my OCD. This should be a simple one with only 8 bubbles, shouldn't it? Famous last words. And I'm gonna have to probably gonna have to get rid of all these bricks and fans and whatnot in order to have the chance to get rid of the bubbles. So yeah, probably not all that simple after all. I think I can hear music faintly, even though I'm wearing headphones. Probably coming from downstairs, maybe. Yeah, I found I perform better with these videos now that I'm feeling happier and more optimistic and less worried about things like spiders and storms and whatnot. I'm always happier when we get to the colder times of year rather than hot summer times, which I find exhausting and annoying at times. With me being a fatty boom boom, I'm always challenged when it comes to my energy reserves. I'm gonna need to get rid of that brick soon so that we can target these bubbles down here. That could have actually been a mistake. No, it wasn't. Things are looking a lot better now, aren't they? Yeah, I'm excited about the possibilities of all the games I'm going to be able to play in these videos. The possibilities seem almost limitless right now. And it also makes it exciting, the possibility of thinking that by the end of all the games that I play in these videos, I could end up being rich. Won't that be exciting? Almost finished the level now too. There we go. Okay, we'll be stopping the video now that we've finished this map section. Okay, so that was 135, so next time we'll be going on to this very colourful map section. But for the time being, let's stop the video and I'll see you all next time. Yeah, next time. 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 Okay, let's stop the video. Goodbye.